Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. And there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It'll let you know my itinerary as I'm traveling, and it'll let you have an update on the courses that are coming out. The new one, my 16-week masterclass on manifestation, is coming out June 1st. I've had a lot of people email me for it, so I have a date now. I had an astrological chart pulled of my natal chart, and that is the date. So that is coming out June 1st. Look for that, but the sign up's going to be in about 2 weeks. So space will be limited. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep your eye out for that. And what else to tell you? Oh, I have a section on my website called the Learning Center, and that's where you're going to find the classes. And I do one-on-one. I do tarot, manifestation, and raise your vibration. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely book an appointment there. And I have another new section called Alison's Picks. It's an affiliate link, so I have 2 items up there. I have Skin Like Butter. She's giving a 40% discount off your first order. It's phenomenal. Wonderful products. Everything is made by hand, really natural, just phenomenal. She has body butters, she has sugar scrubs, perfumes, and these are all natural. They're made with essential oils, and you can read all the ingredients on there. And then and soaps. So when you order the soap, it takes 2 weeks to cure because it's made per order. Yeah, I'm waiting for mine right now. They've just shipped to me, so I'm really excited to be receiving that. So definitely check her out. 40% off your first order. It's not free to me. I buy it too, but the discount's incredible. And then, I mean, who does that anymore? And then there's Rogers Hood Apothecary. Go and watch my interview with Kim Rogers from Rogers Hood. We talk about the parasite cleanse, the mold cleanse. We talk about her lymphatic cleanse that's coming out middle of May and 2025. And then also the fulvic soak. I just did another one last night. Oh my God, it's so good for your skin, and it just takes all the toxins. It pulls it out of your body, and you can see it in your bath water. Yuck. But if you're really into your health, and you know that you can do this, because you can take the tincture of the fulvic and humic acid and just take it in a drink, from a dropper. But this is taking a bath in it. So you're putting the powder in there. Anyways, it's phenomenal. So if you're interested in doing a parasite cleanse, definitely go and check out her products. If they didn't taste good, I personally wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to find something else, but they taste great. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, it's really good stuff. Anyways, that's my sell on that because I believe in it. It is an affiliate link, so that's also your way of supporting the channel. All right, and you get the discount of the day. Whatever she has on her site is the discount you get through mine, so it could be 10 or 20% off. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So I've cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. What does the universe want to tell Scorpio today? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, these 2 cards wanted to come out together. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles. You know this is the lottery card if you've been watching me for a while. For me, every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every individual deck. For me and this deck, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. This is like winning the lottery, Scorpio. Along with your superpower card, the Death card. I have to say that. So, oh my God. Can you imagine? No wonder they wanted to come out together. Scorpio, it's your time. When you show up in your own reading, you're showing up in a position of strength and power. And there you are with the lottery card. Wow. And that is literally your present energy. I can't wait for the overhead camera. That is coming. And we've got the Emperor in your near future. Let me pull the rest of the cards. 6 of Cups, we've got the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Swords, for your opportunity, we've got the 5 of Swords, and for your challenge, the 6 of Wands. Okay, a lot coming in for you. We have 1, 2, We have two major arcana. One is you, the Death card, and the other is the Emperor. And that's in your current energy and then in your near future energy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. All right. I can already see stuff that's coming up to the surface. So in your recent past, we have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded, stable, secure. She is very open-hearted, very loving. This is telling me that you know your worth and value, and you know your worth and value of the Pentacle. I think you're very practical, something that I feel like you're working on, but it's coming from a very mature attitude, a mature position. Doesn't matter your age. It's just having that kind of maturity and things that are very practical that are around you. Your present energy is that Queen's King, the King of Pentacles, and you, the Death card. So like I said, this is like winning the lottery. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all four aces. So let's start with this one. So this is telling me that with this Queen and this King, both Pentacles, that you're definitely working on something in the 3D. So this is telling me that it could be a relationship, whether it's going to be platonic or romantic, could be the relationship with a pet. This could be career, work. This could be education, retirement, your finances, your health. It's the big picture, travel, everything in the 3D. That's what he's representing, and it's coming in a positive. We also have the Hermit. This is you going within. Maybe you've had several dark nights of the soul, and this is allowing you to really make smart decisions for yourself because you've done that work with the dark night of the soul. This is allowing you to see what's important for you and to bring that to light. Now, this is also all four aces. So let me put the cards down. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, this is you having a triumphant breakthrough. Maybe you had this aha moment, this clarity, truth, victory, success. It's those type of accolades that are coming in for you. And it's allowing you to, I feel, get a lot of clarity on something that's really important. It's a new beginning in clarity. So all aces are new beginnings, and they're gifts and blessings from the universe. And you have four. So that's the Ace of Swords. You also have the Ace of Cups. This is you being in the flow. I say that because this is you being in the flow up to source. So this is your emotions, this is love, your intuition, and your connection to source, being in that flow. And that's when things really come to you and doors open when you're in that flow. I feel that you're having these new beginnings, maybe with your emotion, love. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new career that you love. Maybe if you're already in those things that you love, it's a doubling down on it. Right? Maybe you're strengthening a relationship that you're already in or a career that you're already in, looking at different avenues. So that's going to be the Ace of Cups. We also have the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate, enthusiastic new beginning. It is literally out with the old, in with the new. It's allowing you to have that spark of inspiration to go and take action to create something, or to, like I said, or even double down on something. It's giving you that energy and that action, right? Could be that that's the first step for you to start self-actualizing, depending on where you are in your journey of life. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is the ace for this king. And that Ace of Pentacles is literally a golden opportunity that's presenting itself to you. So all the seeds that you've planted are now going to start to come into fruition. And usually it's more than one golden opportunity. It might be a big one, and some little ones are right around there with it, and they all go together, or a couple of big ones, however it is for you. But you definitely have some new beginnings and golden opportunities coming in. That is that card alone, but it came out with you, Scorpio. Wow, that makes it even more powerful. So this is you releasing what no longer serves you. Well, so does that Ace of Wands. It's out with the old, in with the new. So you're releasing, and you're making that conscious effort to release, and that's going to free up space. So when you release what no longer serves you, it goes away. Now you have a vacuum. You're going to fill it with love. So when you're releasing things that no longer serve you, you fill it with the positive. You fill it with good things. Go buy yourself some flowers. Treat yourself to something special. Take a beautiful walk, a bath. right? You do something beautiful, spend it time with people you love, your pet, whatever it is, you fill it with love. I would say food, but I don't want to go there, but, do something like maybe you go out and have a nice meal. You're treating yourself to ice cream, something like that. You guys know I'm on the parasite cleanse, so I can't do food right now like that. I have to have a very restricted diet on this, which is fine, but yeah, no meat and dairy. So that's why I'm not saying the food thing, but if you're not doing it, go for it. So I just feel like a lot of really positive things are coming in. And now this is telling me that you have a lot of strength and courage right now. And this is your present energy. I just want to remind you, you have a lot of strength and courage. That's going to allow you to self-actualize, do what it is that you need to do, have that clarity to see what it is that you need to do. And then, of course, it's always up to you to take action and to do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's a little or a lot, right? But it's you self-actualizing. Then we're looking at your near future, and we have the Emperor card. And this is you stepping into this leadership position. This is you being a boss and taking charge. You're not just taking charge of your life, you're taking charge of the situation around you. Because he has an outward focus. He's looking out over the realm, and he's making smart decisions for himself. And if you have a family, the family is involved. You take that into consideration when you're making these decisions, and he's even looking beyond because he's looking at the community. He's looking at the realm. So that tells me maybe you own your own business and you have to take that into consideration, right? If you want to move your business to a different state, you have to consider everybody else that's an employee working for you. Are they coming with you? Are they working remotely? What's going on? You're looking at the big picture. All right, that is your current energy, and now we're going to get clarifiers. I haven't even gotten the clarifiers yet. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, we have the World card. We have the Justice card. We have the Emperor now twice. I'll show you the cards in a minute. 10 of Pentacles. We have the Strength and Courage card. Wow, and the Judgment. So, you're Scorpio, right? I've got some placements in Scorpio. It's always heavy for Scorpio. You're always so intense, Scorpio. I love it, but that's who you are. And it's showing up in the cards today. All right. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she is being clarified by the World card and the Justice card. So this is your recent past. So we're literally looking at you going through this transition. You're walking into the next chapter of your life, because when we get into your present energy, that's all 4 aces, all those new beginnings. So this is that transition as you're going over into that new chapter of your life. You're kind of enjoying this moment before you circle back to the Fool with that new chapter. I think that this is you standing in your truth. You feel very balanced. This is you knowing cause and effect. So I think everything you've invested in is starting to come forward, whether it's relationships, career, education, retirement, finances, your health, maybe planning a vacation for travel. This is housing, location. I think things are starting to really line up for you. This is the recent past. Because when we look at the present, this is you really self-actualizing, right? King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, and the Scorpio card, the Death card. Release what no longer serves you. Again, a position of strength and power. And that is being clarified by more strength and power and the 10 of Pentacles. This is you keeping your eye on the prize. This is literally the tree of life, these pentacles. And this is allowing you to have this as your goal. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And this is you in the 3D with your eye on the prize, leaving a legacy behind possibly, but this is your idealized life and you own it. This is Aries energy. You own it and you're stepping into this position, and it's here again in your near future. Both are the Emperor, same card, different deck. It's huge. This is really telling me that you're stepping into that role, stepping into that responsibility, which you kind of already did here with the Justice card, and you are owning it. You are really moving something big into your future that is the goal that you want to do. That's your end game. That is huge. This is a heavy reading. I can feel the energy is dripping off these cards. So now we get into your near future with the Emperor again. You're still in boss mode. You're still taking charge of your life. I mean, you're really stepping up to this, because not only do you have that Emperor energy, the Strength card and the Judgment card. Look at all the major arcanas. Okay, so we have your Strength and Courage. Well, you've shown up in your own reading, Strength and Courage. So really, it's in your present is Strength, Courage from the Death card and the Emperor. Your near future is the Emperor and the Strength and Courage card. There's a lot coming your way. You're really intense right now, and you're making some big life changes for yourself. With this Judgment card here, so first of all, here's your Strength and Courage. It's you taming your inner beast. You really have this beautiful sense of control right now. That's what's going on in your life. But with this Judgment card, this is you taking the knowledge and wisdom of some past life lessons forward into the near future, and that's helping you make some incredibly smart decisions for yourself. They're being called out of their old life in the coffin into their new life outside the coffin. 4 aces. I'm going to say it again. 4 new beginnings. That World card comes after the Judgment card, okay, in the major arcana. This is the 20, this is the 21. Now this is in your recent past, this is in your near future. Again, it's a big cycle that's coming in. So this is ending, and here you have it in the near future, which tells me you might have even more new chapters coming in. Maybe there's going to be a type of acceleration that's going on. But when this card comes up, it's you taking a compassionate review of your past, looking back, not beating yourself up over anything, not gaslighting yourself, not playing stuff over and over in your head, not having any guilt, fear, shame, or embarrassment. That's not the point. The point is to get those life lessons. Maybe you're even looking at patterns you need to break, patterns you want to keep, what's successful, what works, what doesn't work. Look at relationships, right? You're looking at the big picture. So you can ask yourself questions like, and these are just examples, who am I? What really makes me happy? You know, what's my philosophy? What's my strength of character? What's my weakness of character? How's my health? How are my finances? Am I happy? And what does make me happy now at this stage in my life? Is it different than what it was a year ago or 5 years ago? Because, you know, we're always evolving. And you're doing a lot of release, so you're releasing a lot that no longer serves you. So it's maybe having this recalibration that's coming out for you. So you're asking yourself these questions. And then you can also look at solutions. But this is just to gain that knowledge and that wisdom as you go forward. You take it with you. So a lot coming in for you, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. And that is your current energy. So now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards for you. The 6 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. So cup energy, we've got some water here for you. This is pure love. This is going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is going back to a time when you can get lost in your imagination, and her pure love is reading. And everything comes alive. Her imagination brings it alive. There's a frog chasing a golden ball. There's an elf. There's a fairy. There's an owl reading a book. And other animals are rowing a boat. Everything is interconnected and organic. Everything is love. And she loves everything. And it's all alive. So this is going back to that type of time. Now, as an adult, it's finding something that really brings you that beautiful feeling of love. Just that big open heart without anything else attached to it. It's just pure love. So if you don't know what that is, maybe try a few things and see what's going to bring you that type of contentment, that type of joy, that type of love. Maybe it's spending time with a pet, your children. Maybe it's with your significant other. Whatever that might be, it's about you finding what really brings you that kind of happiness. And yeah, it can be an activity outside of human interaction, or, you know, with a pet. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's being a musician, and maybe it's walking, running, maybe you're an athlete. You know, whatever that is for you, it's about finding that. The other part of guidance and advice from Spirit is also the Knight of Swords. So this Knight wants you to have truth time. He wants you to confront something of yourself before you can move further on your life path. He has a war horse dancing in the background, but he really wants you to confront something. And that is going to be truth. He wants you to use your analytical skills to really look at everything that's going on around you and then take action. Huge movement. I think you're already doing that, but Spirit, the guidance and advice is saying continue to do it, that you will gain tremendous amount of an advantage in your life by doing that. We also have the Six of Swords. So this is literally you leaving trouble behind, going to calmer times. This could you literally be traveling or moving in the near future, but this is really about you avoiding this type of drama. And really, it's like you're stepping out of the way. It's in the rearview mirror. You're leaving it behind, and you're moving on to a calmer time. And that'll be calmer intellectually and emotionally. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. So with this Six of Cups, it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So here you are striving for love. It's not to make you feel left out in the cold. So if you're looking at your life and you're doing that review with this Judgment card, that is not for you to gaslight yourself or feel left out in the cold, wherever you are on this journey, right? Because we're all at different stages in our lives. This is about you figuring out what it is that you love, not feeling left out in the cold. If there's nothing that you can see right in front of you, because sometimes that happens, you know, where you question yourself, well, what do I love now? I'm not getting that kind of response from this activity that I once did before. Now it's a hunt to find something new. So if you're feeling left out in the cold, this is about you maybe looking towards a strength. And maybe that's your way out of feeling left out in the cold until you can find something that you really resonate with. This is telling me that you can go within and use your intuition to try and figure out what actually works for you. That's why she's blindfolded, for her to close her eyes and feel into her heart. Some of you might have that blockage. You see how her arms are folded in front of her heart chakra. If you have that blockage, maybe you're stuck in this either or mentality. It's either this or that. There is a third solution out here. So either or, third place solution. Think outside the box. And maybe that is your way out. Don't feel trapped like you have limited choices. Just spend some time looking at things, gaining that kind of insight for you. Then with this Knight of Swords, he is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So he's clarifying, he's saying that, you know, get to know a few things because you have a golden opportunity that's about to present itself to you. Now we've already got those four aces, and one of them is the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity. Well, here is a golden opportunity right here, and that's going to be coming your way. Be in that high vibration with this Three of Cups. This is the card of joy, of celebration, of camaraderie. Really get out and enjoy yourself. Have a high vibration, and that will allow you to see this opportunity that's going to present. If you're down and you're depressed, you're going to miss that opportunity because the opportunity is up here, and if your vibration is lower, you're just not going to see it, or if you see it, you're not going to grab it. You don't have that energy. Then we've got this Six of Swords. And it's being clarified by the Hermit and the Four of Wands. So this is really telling me, again, to go within. There's something about you really going within for answers. So it's about you spending time with yourself. I say again because that is the Hermit. And now the Hermit is showing up. I know it's a different deck, but it is the same energy. So this Hermit is having you go within. And this Hermit, just like the other one, means you might be having some dark nights of the soul or have gone through that continuously, you know, or ebb and flow. And that allows you to go within for answers and to gain enlightenment in your situation. You can then turn around and shine this light, bring forth your wisdom and your knowledge, your enlightenment on things. It doesn't mean that you're going to be miserable all the time. I don't want it to sound that way, but this is going to allow you to really come to some conclusions on things and getting this clarity and this insight. And then we have the Four of Wands, and this is time for you to now celebrate when you bring that knowledge and that wisdom forward. It allows you to be liberated. This is the card of freedom. It's the card of celebration and even of marriage. This can be 1111. We've got the Four of Wands here, and this is where the gateway is opened, and there you go. You're going right through. Scorpio, like I said, a powerful reading. So that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Five of Challenges, which is swords. That's another word for swords. So swords are thoughts, words, ideas, and you have a lot of them in this reading, a lot of sword energy. So this Five of Swords is talking about some potential obstacles that are coming in. So you have an opportunity to look at obstacles that are coming in and avoid them, right? That's part of what this guidance and advice from Spirit is. You're leaving troubled water behind. Traditionally, it's water, and you're going on to a calmer time. You are literally leaving these obstacles behind, but it's up to you to see it. You have an opportunity to do that. Your challenge is the Six of Wands. So your challenge is victory and success after a struggle. So why is it in the challenge position? Well, does the challenge mean it's impossible? No, the challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it, and then it's going to be very rewarding. This just means it's not easy. So whereas that opportunity is easy, it's right there for you to pluck because it's right in front of you, which is why it's an opportunity. So the challenge for victory and success after a struggle just means after you struggle a little bit, then you will see it. Maybe there's some moving pieces that need to scoot aside or something needs to happen, but I think you see it. It's just a matter of making it happen. So let's get some clarifiers. Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel now turns in your favor, and you've shown up in your own reading with that Death card in a position of strength and power. Scorpio, like I said, ever since Scorpio season, you are really soaring, and I really don't see any pain in this reading for you. And that's phenomenal for Scorpio. All right, let me get the other cards. Six of Cups again. Phenomenal. And the Chariot, more victory and success. I'm telling you, Scorpio, you really went through something and now you're really coming out on fire. So, and I just don't mean in this reading, I mean like this trajectory. You are really reaching high. So grab that wheel. So we've got the Five of Swords, some obstacles being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor, but the first card was the Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords is telling you to go and do a lot of detective work, ask a lot of questions, start seeking things out. You're looking for answers. You are really, I feel it's like a pit bull. I mean, it's like, you know, you're really tenacious and you're sinking your teeth into something and you're not going to let it go. Yeah, I feel like you're unshakable. This is you really getting to the bottom of something, getting some answers. And the wheel turns in your favor. There's something about you overcoming obstacles, seeing them for what they are, asking a bunch of questions, getting the answers, and that works in your favor. Wow. That works in your favor. That's an opportunity that's coming in for you. So I think you're seeing something that you can put behind you, something in the rearview mirror, something maybe to avoid for some of you if it hasn't happened yet. But there's something about that obstacle that you benefit from. Then we have the Six of Wands, victory and success after a struggle, with the Six of Cups and the Chariot, victory and success, right? So the first card was the Six of Cups. And these are both water energy because this is Cancer. So this is really tapping into that Six of Cups, which is right here in the guidance and advice from Spirit. Same card, different deck. So this is really talking about, again, pure love. This is the card of childhood and nostalgia. So this is telling me for this type of victory and success to open your heart, to feel that type of love, and that will also help guide you. This is also you using your intuition for victory and success. This is Julius Caesar riding in Rome. He doesn't even look backwards. He only goes forward, but he knows how to trust his intuition. He's really tapped in to go left, right, slow down, you know, not really back up, but maybe stop, but continue to move forward. He's really dialed in, and these two cards are talking about victory and success. That's in your challenge position. But for this to be in your challenge, It means you need to trust your intuition because victory and success is absolutely there for you. Follow your heart. Wow. All right, so that's your opportunity and that is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. Wow, what a powerful reading, Scorpio. So I hope you get a lot out of this reading for today. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel to New Zealand and Australia. And I'd like to know where everybody is so I can try and put that on my list. And don't forget, I go live twice a week, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. And on Thursdays, I'm now switching the time, starting in April, so we already had our first one, to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that way I'm getting people in different time zones because I've got viewers all over the world. And don't forget to check out my interview with Kim Rogers from Rogers Hood, Dr. Hannah Roberts, excuse me, and Jerry Marzinski. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.